In the heart of Nepal, 2025 became a year that would forever change the nation's destiny. Picture this: a parliament building engulfed in flames, luxury hotels burning against the Himalayan skyline, and thousands of young voices rising above the chaos. This isn't just another protest, this is Nepal's Gen Z revolution. It all started with a simple notification: access denied. The government had just banned 26 social media platforms, thinking they could silence the youth. But they couldn't have been more wrong. In a country where almost half the population is under 25, this wasn't just about losing TikTok or Instagram, it was the final straw. You see, beneath the surface, corruption had been eating away at Nepal's foundations. While politicians lived in luxury, young people struggled to find jobs. While officials pocketed millions, schools crumbled. The social media ban, that was just the match that lit the powder keg. Within hours, Nepal's Gen Z proved they were more than just social media addicts. They were strategists, organizers, and revolutionaries. Using VPNs and encrypted messaging, they coordinated the largest protests in Nepal's history. The streets of Kathmandu became a sea of young faces, their signs reading "No more corruption" and "We are the future." The government's response? Tear gas and water cannons. But for every protester they pushed back, 10 more emerged. These weren't just angry kids, they were a generation armed with education, technology, and an unshakable determination for change. As luxury hotels burned and government buildings were surrounded, Prime Minister Ali faced a choice: step down or watch the country descend into chaos. The images of young protesters facing off against riot police went viral globally. The world was watching. Finally, after weeks of intense protests, the government crumbled. Prime Minister Ali resigned. But the Gen Z leaders made it clear: this wasn't just about removing one corrupt leader. They demanded systemic change, transparency, and a seat at the table. Today, Nepal is rebuilding under an interim government, with young voices finally being heard in the corridors of power. The 2025 coup wasn't just a political uprising, it was a generational revolution, proving that when pushed too far, Gen Z wouldn't just post about it on social media. They would rise up and change history. Remember this: never underestimate a generation that grew up with both democracy in their hearts and technology at their fingertips. The Nepal coup of 2025 wasn't just a protest, it was a blueprint for Gen Z revolutions worldwide.